Yo, the new level 3 is done. It looks so dope!
Mr.
What
Blood,
the fuck?
Mr. Blood, Mr. Blood, I got good news.
What you want, boy?
It's Zenimax, check their website, they got good news. Shit. Sweat my turtle, watch your step.
Alright, let me see what Kagi was talking about. So, I just got done reading this letter and I'm just blown away with what I read. If y'all haven't read the letter yet, I gonna put it in the description down below so y'all can read it. But I just finished reading it and holy crap! There was some good news. There was some great news. So mainly this is like about the end of high IELTS and all that stuff. What I want to talk about is this part. In general, there are two types of content in ESO: handcrafted, such as quests, stories, and things you do one time per character, and systems, which are activities that are generally repetitive, such as PvP dungeons, trials, housing, daily crafting, raids, etc. We have always had a mix of two types of content, but in terms of dev team hours, the majority of the time developing the game has been weighed towards questing content. What that means is that they've been putting all their time and development into questing. As I mentioned above, the big news for 2023 is based in significant part on player feedback. They are finally hearing everyone's feedback, and I'm so happy that Zos is finally hearing us and getting our feedback. Like, we've been begging Zos to like do certain stuff, give us new stuff, give us new stuff, and just fix the game itself. There is performance issues that I see, and a lot of stuff that keeps being added that is not really new. Like, we keep getting repetitive stuff like more dungeons, more trials, more quests, which I don't have a problem with quests. I like all the quests in this game. It's just that the dungeons and trials, well, like, they're all cool. I really like all of them. It's just that the rewards that we're getting from them now is not the best, in my opinion. You know what I mean. But we haven't really got anything new or uniquely new. The fact that Zos says that they're going to change that is something I dreamt. This part had me rolling. So given the above 2023, we will see us moving away from the year-long adventure 12-month storylines that we have featured since 2019 Season of the Dragons. That was Elsewhere, Greymore, Blackwood, and now High Elves. I think these have run their course and frees us up to do some new and interesting content that we've been wanting to do for a few years now, and let us return to expensive story arc that unfold over multiple chapters. So Quarter 1 is going to be a dungeon DLC, nothing new, and I'm kind of okay with that because I've heard what we might expect in this new DLC, and I'm going to explain it at the end of this video. Quarter 2 full feature chapter in June 2023. ESO chapter will be a complete story. You will be able to play all the way through it without a storyline that is broken out and reserved for later in the year. We will return to large, better, and more detailed chapters by doing this. We are really excited about next year's chapter. One hint. This will be part 1 of a multi-year story arc and will contain one of the most requested new features. It could be a new skill line, it could be a new class, or it could be the long requested spell crafting. It could be that. Cause again, I think I know what we might expect in this chapter. And if I'm right, I'm sure that spell crafting would be perfect. Since this zone is all based in like Magica and it's a eastern area in Tamriel. Hint. Quarter 3 focused on quality of life improvements and bug fixes. No DLC dungeon, no dungeon DLC. I am happy about that. I am okay with that because this game does need more improvements. So I'm happy they're doing this. Rather than the usual zone DLC, we'll be featuring a new system. We are working on the concept and design for it now. We'll give more details during our global reveal event early next year. So the last DLC next year won't give us a zone DLC. Instead, we're gonna get a new system like Antiquities, Trails of Tribute, Tamriel housing, that kind of systems. Now, lastly, I want to show this part. Hardware and server update. We are in the home stretch of upgrading and replacing all ESO data center hardware, which of course has been significantly delayed by the ongoing global slowdown of sourcing computer hardware. Once complete, ESO servers and infrastructure will be much more reliable, and as we saw from the one realm that has been upgraded so far, PC North America, there will be some performance improvements as well. Now, I want to tell y'all what I might expect next year. I've gotten some news and information upon what we might expect next year, and thanks to ESO model reviewer, they showed us some motifs and other stuff that is in the game files that aren't complete yet, but they have names, and most of them are very Morrowind related. Very Telvanni, some Dwemer stuff, some Hermaeus Mora stuff. It's one of the posts said quarter 1 stuff, and some of the motifs looked Hermaeus Mora like. So I have a feeling that the first DLC, the dungeon DLC next year, might be Hermaeus Mora themed. And then the chapter might be taking place in Eastern Morrowind, which is Port Telvanni and Necrom. And if we're going there, that would be perfect to introduce spell crafting. Not to mention, Morrowind got a lot of Dwemer stuff, so that's boring. I ordered pizza. That made my day. Hearing this, that made my day even better. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know with a like and a comment. Follow my Twitter. With that being said, I'm out.